be a good day today. And welcome to Tell the Truth. It's good to see you all. I am your charming host, Wing Martindale. I'm not just a pretty face, folks. God gave me the schnoz for sniffing out a faker. Now, let's welcome our fascinating panel of judges. Our first judge is the star of stage and screen. Please join me in welcoming Elizabeth Traylor. You're glad to be here. Okay, let's start. Here we go.
Hello, darlings. Hello. How absolutely lovely to be here.
Now, Elizabeth, we're so happy to take time out of your busy schedule to be with us here today. Tell me, what is your latest project?
Oh, thank you for asking me. I'm working on my latest project for National Velveteen. It's a heartwarming story of what goes above the fabric.
Oh, sure to be a big hit. Have a seat, please. All right, folks, next is everyone's favorite comedian. Please welcome Grouchy Mark. Love the mustache.
Hello. I'm very happy to be here. But then, at my age, I'm happy to be anywhere!
Oh, that's a good one. Now tell me, you usually work with your brothers in the comedy field. The Marx Brothers, some of the best comedians ever come out of Hollywood. How are your brothers doing?
Well, wait, as you know, I did come from a long time line of comedians, and my brothers are all very funny. Funny looking, that is!
Oh, you're hilarious. Have a seat. Now, our final judge. These songs are so sweet. It makes my sweet tooth hurt just to look at her. Please welcome Sandra Glee. Sandra, come on here. I'm so happy to have you. Oh, good to have you here today. Oh, lovely. Now tell me, Sandra, do you have any new songs coming out? I'm sure all of your fans are ready to hit the record store for your latest release.
Oh, why yes, we can do. It's a snappy little ditty that will be featured on my newest film, Binge Blanket Bingo. It's called I Can't Help But See the Blues. The dirt Sam gets in no shoes.
Sure to climb the pop charts like a monkey on the sugar buzz. Have a seat, okay. Now, folks, let me tell you how we are going to play our game here. The judges and I are going to ask probing questions to two contestants in an attempt to find out who's telling the truth and who's a big fat liar.
Oh, well, then, why don't you just remain as one big fat liar? We're to heighten the trouble. Liar, pants on fire.
Elizabeth, you're so talented. I could listen to you till the cows come home. But on second thought, I think I'd rather listen to the cows till she comes home.
Oh, this is never so much fun. You two are a fool and a half. I don't think I've ever had this much fun since the Grammys.
Sandra, I didn't know that you won a Grammy Award.
No, last week when I visited my Grammy, she's hilarious.
Oh, okay, good. Now, let's get back to the show, shall we? Let's welcome up our contestants here. Contestants, gentlemen, run on up here. Get on up here. Here they are, folks. Tell us your name, please.
My name is Judas Iscariot.
My name is Judas Iscariot.
Oh my, here we are. Now you see, folks, only one of our contestants is the real Judas. Gentlemen, go ahead and start to tell us a little bit of your story so we can unravel who the real Judas is.
I was one of the 12 men Jesus chose to spend 3 years walking with him, talking with him, listening to him tell stories, and even watching him do miracles.
That's right, Wait. They called us the apostrophes.
No, the apostles. They call us the apostles.
Whoa, so if you were like a BFF with Jesus, you must have been there to hear all these snazzy speeches. So which one's your absolute fave?
That would be the Sermon on the Mount, when Jesus stood atop the hillside and told people God's kingdom is like.
Oh, that was more than a snazzy speech. It was the greatest speech in the history of mankind. When I win an Emmy, and I will, I'm totally using it.
Wait, we actually call that one the speechy that was peachy. See, Jesus loved peaches. They were his favorite fruit, and he took them wherever he went.
Oh, so that's why in Matthew, when Jesus said, by the fruit you will recognize them, he was talking about peaches?
No, we were the fruit. The disciples were the fruit.
Oh, well, that's just peachy keen. Okay.
I actually saw Jesus stranded by a boat in a stormy sea and tell the sea to be still. He was in a group of men who asked himself, what kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey.
But what power and control? I need somebody like that to direct my next film. Does he have an agent?
My agent can't even get me booked into a Holiday Inn Express.
Now, gentlemen, surely Judas real and fake. You can tell us what book of the Bible that story comes from?
I think it's called the Book of Really Bad Weather. I'm pretty sure it's in the New Testament.
It was Matthew 8:27, of course. I was also there when Jesus told a man he couldn't walk, that his sins were forgiven, and he should get up and walk. He did.
A man like that once told me to walk a mile in his shoes. It was a good thing too. I really needed a new pair.
I knew Jesus personally, and he told me to parallel his teachings. He told John, Peter, and Matthew to have parallels so we could understand his teachings.
I'm sorry, I don't know a thing about parables. I was told it wouldn't be in math today.
Parables are stories that teach a lesson. I was also there when Jesus walked across the lake to get into a boat.
Oh, I just love boats. On my newest Bell Beach like a bingo, I danced on this huge boat like this.
Lovely, lovely.
I seem better acting out a Geico commercial. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to have you know how to notice the fact that Jack was an Australian accent anyways, huh?
I've heard that he's very difficult to work with. I've also heard that he insists on only green M&Ms in between takes in his dressing room. They call me a diva.
I once saw Jesus take 5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish, feed and fry to over 5,000 people. It's recorded in the book of Matthew 14:13-21.
Oh, well, he would be very popular in the music set. Have you ever seen extras eat? Ugh, it's disgusting.
Speaking of food, what if you know what you would get when you divide the circumference of a jack-o'-lantern by its diameter? No? Pumpkin pie!
One time I saw Jesus take a jar of cheese whiz and turn it into enough queso dip to feed the entire Mexican army.
Okay. Keeping you people on track is like herding cats. Let's get back on stage there, shall we? Okay, let's get back to the game. Let's do that, shall we? I have with me here. Sorry. I have some note cards with me here with some facts on them, and I'll see if I can trip one of them up. Okay, now let's see. Well, it says here that even though you walked side by side with Jesus and saw him do incredible miracles, you hid a secret from everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry, he caught me. So first, let me say that he only parked in the handicap spot because the freeway was jammed and he almost didn't get here on time as it was.
I think it's something a little more serious than parking in the handicap spot. It says here that even though you saw all those things, you doubted Jesus. You were also in charge of the money bag and you were stealing from it?
Well, I may have taken money, but it wasn't technically stealing. After all, I was a disciple, so it was my money too. I would call it more like borrowing. Yeah, that's it. Borrowing.
I don't know what's borrowed, his boss's card. Unfortunately for him, the cops, they called it Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that's breaking the law. Well, it says here that when the crowd started to turn on Jesus, he went to the chief priests and asked them how much they would pay him to turn Jesus in.
Why, this reminds me of my pirate movie, Sandbagger of the High Seas. You, sirs, are what we call unsavory characters.
Listen, I had my reasons for doing what I did. When they gave me the fake piece of silver, I tried to give it back. When they wouldn't accept it, I threw it on the floor of the temple like this.
Are you scoundrel? If I was considered down right now, I'd horse whip you. But first, what if you have a horse?
Okay. I think we have a little more important question here. Did you just lead the enemy right to Jesus?
Listen, I couldn't help it that they called me. I mean, who am I, the boss of everyone? And if Jesus is so annoying, why didn't you know they were calling me and get out of there? That's not my fault.
I think you have a little more responsibility here than you're claiming. It says that you told them they would know which one was Jesus because you had planned to kiss on his cheek.
I simply said, surely not I, Rabbi. And he answered, yes, it is you. So I kissed his cheek so you know that I would never betray him.
The story is more wholesome than I saw.
Wow, listen, I know that the point of the game is that I'm supposed to stand up here and convince you that I'm the real Judas, win a big cash prize. Believe me, I really need that money. The stuff the other Judas did was so bad I don't even want to pretend to be him. I'd rather make an honest buck than stand up here and pretend to be a liar. I quit.
Well, this is a first for us here on To Tell the Truth. Well, since you, sir, obviously are the real Judas, what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't have a defense. But I do want to say that when I first started off with Jesus, I did believe it. I felt so confident in my place by his side, and I felt that would never change. But then, I started to make some bad decisions that took me on a path that was hard to come back from. One doubt led to many, each lie made it easier to tell the next one, and the next one, and the next one. After a while, I lost my way, and I started to forget where the truth left off and the lies began. By then, I was in so deep, I couldn't even see the truth anymore.
Well, this is a big first for us here on To Tell the Truth, but it is an important lesson for our viewing audience. You see, we all know that honesty is a virtue. You know, we can swear, we might say we're true blue, we might even swear on the Bible, but saying all that doesn't necessarily mean we value honesty. You see, honesty is just as much about what we do with our lives as it is about what we say. Now, they've provided me very nicely with 3 simple truths, 3 honest truths that you can believe in no matter what. Can you guys say them with me? Thank you. Number 1, I need to make the wise choice. I always do. Okay. Number 2 here, I can trust God no matter what. It's a very important one. And number 3, I will treat others the way I want to be treated. Oh, those are some good truths. Well, guys, that's all we really have for you here on To Tell the Truth. I pray that God shows up in your life in a way that can't be hidden. He'll always be the one in your life to tell the truth. Until then, I'm your charming host, Wayne Martindale. Good night, folks. It's been good having you. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for all.